Hey Chase, I want to take a few minutes here and show you a 3D modeling tool called TinkerCAD. And once you get done putting a design together, eventually I'll show you how you can take that file and send it to me, and I'll print it here on my 3D printer. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'll stay down here in the corner and get out of the way. So have your mom or dad help you go to TinkerCAD.com, and then what you're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and log out here for a minute, is you're going to go ahead and sign up, and you can sign in using a Google account. So maybe your dad will get you set up with a Google account of your own, or maybe he can sign you in as his. And this will be important because you'll want to save the work that you're working on so you can come back and continue to work on it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my Google account here. And this here is going to be my dashboard. And what I'm going to do is I can see the projects that I have been making. Here's a little block that I made for you. I put your initials on it. So you can see the work that you're here, and I can edit these by saying tinker this. But for you right now, we're just going to go ahead and create a new design. And then here's going to be the interface that you're going to be using. So this right here is your build plate or your work plane. I have all of my shapes over here. I've got some other things going on here. I'll get to those here in a minute, or maybe in the next video. And here's how I can move around my screen. So if I want to see my top view, if I want to see the front, I could also drag this thing around as well. So what you're going to be building is you're going to be building something that looks like it's inside of the box here. So here's going to be your plane, and I can also move around my workspace by using my right click on my mouse and the middle button on my mouse. So the right click here is going to be clicking on this side, and when I click and drag, I can then move my build plate around the same way that if I left click and drag up here. So once I have an object here, I'm going to want to be able to see that in 3 dimensions. Now what my middle mouse button does, when I click and hold that in, it allows me to move that build plate around. So by right clicking and dragging, it allows me to move around. By middle clicking and dragging, it allows me to kind of move that plate around. What I can also do is by pushing in or up, rolling this up, what it allows me to do is it allows me to zoom in, and by pulling back, it allows me to zoom out. So that's how you move around the interface of TinkerCAD. So once you get logged in, start a new design, go ahead and just try to move around a little bit. And I'll come back here with the next video.